The Fargo Five. We're moving on to frequently asked questions. We are here with Julia Schatz. Hello, Julia.
I like how you looked at me before saying my name. I am not gonna get angry. I'm just being honest. If you yell at me, Julia, it's like nobody said anything.
What's that? Anna Julia. Anna Julia. You know that song?
There's a song that my dad used to sing to me.
Yes. Was that the song?
No, it said it was the opposite way, Juliana.
Oh.
It was Juliana. How bad you are, Juliana.
Oh, no.
And that's the refrain of the song. And he loves to sing that to me because it bothered me.
I should have played Anna Julia today. That would have been a good one to play on the radio. You know what? It's not too late. I can find it while we're talking.
I don't even know what song that is. You know more about those things.
I know. Well, no, I heard that song when I was living in Japan.
You know, one thing that I noticed is from all the Asian people that came to live to the Dominican Republic when I was teaching English and Spanish, because I taught English and Spanish in a university for 10 years. That's another thing. Before coming here, of course, I would not go back to teaching again. I did my time. And the Japanese could get dancing our music within 2 days of arriving. They loved dancing. They just absolutely loved dancing, loved the music, loved the culture.
Well, that's interesting because it's my wife that got me into Zumba. So you might be onto something there. This is the frequently asked questions segment. We are going to discuss. So Fargo, as you know, is a very interesting place. We get listener mail from all around the world. All around this great country of ours, the United States of America, we get listener mail. They write in and they ask questions. And a lot of people ask the same question over and over again. So when I get one that I feel is representative of like questions that get asked a lot, I will go ahead and read those on the air and we can answer them together.
Oh, that's helpful.
So can you, you've been in Fargo for a long time, so you should be able to help answer some of these questions.
I sure hope so.
So Bonnie Johnson from Great Falls, Montana asks, is it true that the iconic Fargo wood chipper is now a national monument for cinematic dismemberment enthusiasts? What is a dismemberment enthusiast? Holy buckets.
I hope there's not that many of those.
And they're all coming here.
The fun part is I watched the movie because people would just, as soon as I said I live in Fargo, like the movie.
Like the movie.
And they would do that accent. And I said, I don't know anybody in Fargo that has that accent, but more power to you. And I decided one day, you know what? I'm going to watch the movie. And the movie was filmed in Moorhead. You can see Fargo from there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
No, I think it's actually Brainerd is where it's based out of, which is even further away.
It's just funny to me. I think there's one scene where they are in I think it's around on the side of Moorhead, and you can see like the Fargo skyline. Like that's the only time that you see Fargo.
Well, the Coen brothers themselves, I think, are from Fargo.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
And Fargo, so obviously my real name isn't Conrad Fargo, but like it's a good branding. It's It's 5 letters. Fargo. It's easy. No, I don't know. I like Klinkhammer. It's a nice, German name. I really like Klinkhammer. But so you've seen the movie.
I have.
Have you seen the wood chipper that we have?
Yes, I did. I went to see it because
over at the visitor center.
I took a picture with it because, I am in Fargo.
Yeah.
You can come all the way here and not do, the touristy
thing. Yeah,
things.
the touristy thing. Yeah, it's right off the interstate there on 45th, right?
A little bit underwhelming. I was expecting it to be bigger.
Yeah.
Or like more... It's like scarier because when they show it in the movie, it's just such a
menacing, imposing.
And when you think about it, that would be horrible. But it's a movie; they can take their creative licenses. But I wasn't expecting it to be that tiny.
Yeah,
it's not very big.
Hope not to hear that too often. Bonnie Johnson Hank Smith from Pocatello, Idaho asks, do residents in Fargo have a secret handshake, and is it mostly just variations of oofda gestures? Have you learned the secret handshake?
I do say ufta,
You do.
but I am missing out. I didn't know there was a secret
You don't know about the
handshake.
secret handshake.
I need somebody to teach me
do
the
you-
secret handshake.
Do you know why you don't know about it?
I have no idea. I've never
Because
heard
it's a
of
secret.
it. Well, I need to start asking people what the secret handshake. I feel left out.
I know that it exists, but I don't know what it is either. I'm also not cool enough. But did you know
I
that?
am kind of cool.
Did you know that
According to my kids, anyway.
Sauron is actually Japanese for ufta? So
Really?
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
they
How
say
about
when-
that? Yep. They go,
I
Sauron. Yep.
Didn't realize that I use ufta and oops and until I
Well,
went
and
to
you
visit
say,
my
you
friends
said
in New
earlier,
York.
people don't talk like that.
No, they don't.
But they do.
Not
I think
that
you're just used to it.
exaggerated. That is extremely exaggerated.
I think the example is to say, I'm going to go to the boat show at the Fargo Dome. Like, try to say that without the accent. I'm going to the boat
doesn't
show
sound
at the
as
Fargo
pretty.
Dome.
You have to understand, we have to make it colorful, Fargo colorful, But I don't know. I went to New York to visit my family and my friends, and they all think I'm crazy because, there's nothing. They think everything stops in the Hudson River or anything over that. It's just.
It's not the real world.
No.
Flyover country, they call this.
So me living here on my own with no family, no, like I have a lot of friends here now, but when I came here, they thought I had lost my mind. So they like to remind me that every time I go visit.
What are you even
And-
doing in the tundra, they ask.
I was talking and they're just quiet, just looking at me. And they go like, "Do you know that you have an accent now?" Like, "No, I don't. I have my accent." Like, no.
You picked up the
I
Minnesota,
have.
the Fargo, North Dakota, the cat boat.
Yeah. A little bit. I sort of have a flat accent that English is not my first language, but you can tell where I'm from. And that was 3 years of work because I was an interpreter. I need to be
Yeah.
understood by everybody. I have to be able to enunciate and be able to communicate in a clear way so people can understand on both sides.
Absolutely.
So we worked on evening out my accent, but apparently I have added some inflections that are very regional, and I don't even hear them.
Coming
but
up
they are
next,
there.
we're going to talk about Fargo Fresh. But first, we're going to listen to Johnny Cash with I Got Stripes. I wasn't able to find the Ana Julia song. Well, I good enough. I don't want to test it on the radio.
I have no idea what that song is, but you bet I'm gonna go find it.
I'm
because now curious.
I haven't listened to it in a long time. But yes, first Johnny Cash, and we'll come right back with the Fargo Fresh. Don't
I
go
love Johnny
nowhere.
Cash.